Which one? The tap hole? Whenever it was they introduced us to it, that's how long I've been doing it. I think what 25? That's tough. The game kicked me out and gave me a loss. Oh, that's tough right there. And messed up my season. That's crazy. I can't believe you did me like that. That's fine. Number 11, CJ Bailey. Yeah, you stand out. Yep.
And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Dropped it. You dropped it. You dropped it.
He might want another play.
Crazy, bro.
To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the run, it's Jackson. Might have a chance. Just steamrolling the defense. The 20, inside the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard
the quarterback here.
Run. And no
you talking about the quarterback, baby? Or you talking about somebody else?
25.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. With the catch, it's Eakin. And he was off to the races and he gets it to the 45. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. Oh, what a move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get on a little grass. Touchdown, Michigan! He got a step and just dusted the field. The extra point here would tie the game.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep getting...
Got a little room. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Gators! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the first. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on 1st down. Looking to take a shot.
That's a peak.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space, it's Jackson. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. To throw, it's Mayava. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
That ball carrier
Bruh,
is
that
very
shit just did a
lucky.
bad
That easily
snap.
could have ended up
Yeah,
in
where
the
these
hands of
random
the
ass
defense.
bad
We've
snaps
got
come
to do
from?
a better job with ball security.
The fuck?
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and
The
ready
running
to go
back cut
and
in
get
front
things
of the
started
damn
here in the
ball.
2nd.
You stupid bitch.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. He's got it all right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Forced out of bounds, a good pickup there on the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Mayava. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this 1st down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense.
I know damn well I ain't coming that ball there, man.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
See all that bullshit they be running half-back screens look like they work pretty good too. They start running a few on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling
crazy,
pass,
boy.
kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Breaks the
Go
tackle.
Luke.
Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has
you out
so
there
many
big running
weapons, but
wing
this
too,
running
that
back
man.
is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons
I
is
don't
right.
see
This
how
defense
he
has
is.
had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Goes high to pull it in. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Catch in the middle. It's Clark. Inside the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
Yeah, and you want to get those feet set and in the ground. Once you start to drift, that ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate, stop making some of these bonehead plays.
I know. Well, we just got still throwing him to the ground by a damn receiver. Come on.
That textbook, how you
Nate, that's your fucking guy, man.
You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Escapes the pressure to his right. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It is good. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside the 25.
Oh, rerunning this back. Whole halftime. Yes, sir.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on fourth down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your two-possession lead.
Finding some room.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Gators have a lot of options on second and inches. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Shit, did you make the tackle? Cause they had the way this game at. Sometimes they would tell you supposed to hit and that motherfucker still running.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
This
defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Here comes the pressure. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Receiver in motion now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Close to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage. And so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain. And he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
That's it. Oh, come
They
on.
cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's brought down by the defense with a takeaway in the 1st drive of the game. You're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the catch in his space. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. And here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat. And here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
And the Bulls will take their 1st timeout of the half. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. First down here for this offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks.
Touchdown. Bowles powers into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfect.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
In the back. Oh yeah, so that type of shit that made me swing for everything.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Mayava.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game.
Go on.
The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's Buffalo with the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he make it to the marker? That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. It's a good decision for the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators' offense is on the move now. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Fuck, these niggas be holding on to some bullshit. How the fuck he hold on to
That's a
that?
solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside the 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. QB keeper all the way. Picks up the first, looking for more. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
He's got a crease.
It's always important to
What
stay
they don't
on
fumble when he
schedule
sits
as
on
an
here?
offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not
Let they
moving
get to the
chains
NFL,
here,
they
this is
can't
what I
hold
would call a very
water.
successful play because you're on schedule.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Short pass finds the tight end. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's how you finish a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds at the 47.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bulls offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown. Bulls. Too much speed for the defense. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Mayava. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. And on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football?
I don't know why you don't. I know what you're talking about. I don't know why. Like sometimes when they get to flipping, you have to flip your play too, or you have to just push square and L too, so they'll get back where they need to be.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I don't understand. Like, I be getting a green jump on my field goal block, but I don't get the animation for the block. Like, nigga just be running regular. Like,
and he takes this
meanwhile, I see other niggas.
Returner steps out of bounds at the 17.
Niggas be lifting. So, you know what? I don't know if I seen that. If that's been going on. I ain't been paying no attention to that.
To the air, it's Mayava.
I did hit him in the back. That right there be
this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly.
How? Quarterback so over him. The fuck?
2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
It's we
got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Good old
start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mayava.
Yeah. Which y'all switch? Oh, y'all switch y'all too.
They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I have to shoot.
Into man coverage.
That's why I'm saying, like, he think everyone on one.
Keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think
that's normal way to me.
Out of this play once they see man coverage. This is a gotta have it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best foot forward. You don't get this, you don't have a chance. Their best play call right here.
And it falls incomplete.
I gotta figure out. Maybe I need to run more man. But I believe it. And this shit, they're gonna be good. If I'm lucky. Yeah. Boy, y'all better watch out for this explosive diarrhea, boy. It's getting real like hey. You been watching the news? Hey man, this shit getting real out here, boy.
The Gators will kick this away to start us off.
Oh, that's how they've been describing it.
He'll bring it out from his end
the
zone.
news been saying it. And I have no idea what that is, but I don't want it. I don't know what's making it explosive.
That's an excellent return to
I don't
the
want
offense in good position.
Right. But boy, Nate ain't in the loop, boy. Talking about what? What? Why the guy? Get it off the news, boy.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Look out, he's got space ahead. Right. Here he goes.
Oh,
touchdown, Buckeyes.
We could have played a little more defense. We would have given it 2 goals.
Wow, an explosive run, just ripping apart this defense in the opening drive, Joel, and making an early statement.
This is exactly what the coaches mentioned to us. They wanted to establish the run, win the line of scrimmage, and they're able to do this on the opening drive. This defense is going to have to adjust, or this could be a long day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out.
I was watching somebody play, shit, I almost wanted to play. They were just playing search and destroy the other day.
Return
like,
starts
you know
from
what?
inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Oh, yeah. It started right there.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's going down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught for a touchdown.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you've got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19.
Good job by the coverage team. They got a lot of back around. They make sure they make sure they have.
Retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Coming after him. He's got it in the open. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
What about this one?
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
I'm not spot too, bro.
Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He's going to get a sandwich.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Oh, shit.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll test the right side here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Mayava. Tight end makes the grab. They finally make the stop right near midfield. And first down.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker, or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders. Does a beautiful job. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's a short completion of the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5, Chris. This is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Gators line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. We'll bring up second and goal.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Chris, somewhere our guy David Pollock is smiling because this defense is doing everything right. They're lining up correctly. They're pursuing the football. They diagnose this toss sweep. But then the most important part, the part that he loves, arrive angry. Look at the hit. I tell you what, they're popping some pads. That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This is an attitude mentality call from this offense. You go fourth down, run play, big on big, and still able to put this ball across the goal line. I tell you what, those big guys are going to be fired up on the sideline. I don't know if there's anything better for an offensive line than they know you're going to run, and you still run it down their throat.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down way behind the line. He'll be a huge loss here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
That's all this defense needed. They got them way behind the chains, and now they get off the field. That's a great series for this defense and should set them up for some momentum.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got putting toward the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Point after, up and good.
Oh, he went to the. Oh yeah, say no more.
And it's a screen
Motherfuckers
kick
tomorrow.
taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Mayava. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 3. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Oh, almost intercepted for a 2nd time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains out that incompletion. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What is that ain't doing now?